Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to Chasing the Finish podcast. My name is Mike, and as always, I'm joined by Ben and Jake, and we're here for the first episode of 2026, which I've just realised it's episode 26. So that was the most unplanned thing that's ever happened. So brilliant. A little bit later than we originally scheduled, so I can see there's people watching already. So thank you very much for waiting by. I'll take the blame for this one. I was trying to find some batteries for my remote for the new sign in the background because it was too bright just normally, but now I can fiddle around with what I need to, and happy days. But yes, first episode of 2026. You'll have to bear with me tonight. I've really not been feeling well, so hopefully I can deliver a good show for everyone. As I said, I am joined, as always, by Ben and Jake. Ben, let's come to you first. Happy New Year, mate. I know we've seen each other since, but in terms of on the podcast, we haven't done one since before Christmas. How has Christmas and New Year been for yourself? All good?
Happy New Year. Yeah, it's good. I think it's gone really quick. I don't know about you. I think it's just absolutely flew by. Like, usually you got that week in between, haven't you? Nobody knows what day it is, all that. But I just feel like just literally went. I mean, we saw each other within that gap, but yeah, I don't know. It's just done, isn't it? It's like on to the next. It's just I don't know. It's a bit of a whirlwind, but yeah, in a way, glad to be out the other side of it because now we can sort of, put stuff away and kind of get the house clear again. But no, I'm all right. I'm all good.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And Jake, how's things with yourself, mate? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Yeah, just manic. You get through Christmas and then got the honeymoon in less than 5 days. And then you can see all the mess behind me, started packing for the house. So it's non-stop, really. So yeah,
it's all a bit go for you, as you say. You're off on you got married in July, and you're off on your honeymoon on Saturday. I mean, I've asked a million times, but for the viewers, what is it you're doing for your honeymoon?
We're doing a Caribbean cruise, flying to Antigua and then stopping off. Don't ask me to do the itinerary because I can't remember it. But I know we're stopping. We got 2 nights in Barbados, which it was either fly to Barbados or fly to Antigua. And I thought if we fly to Antigua, we've got a chance to see the cricket, but there's no cricket on, which is a shame. But yeah, I know we're going to St. Kitts, St. Martin, St. Lucia. So it should be nice and warm.
Are you doing Jamaica at all?
No, we're not. It's a shame.
Yeah, no.
Couldn't get myself to them Bob Marley shorts like you.
You want another pair?
Hey?
You want another pair of them, don't you? That's all.
Yeah, I was going to say, nip in and get me some. No, very, very nice. I'm being in the Caribbean right now, to be honest. So I woke up this morning and it's the first day we've had snow, and it's been quite thick around here. So getting into work this morning was a bit of a battle. So you've probably done that at the right time. Maybe me and Beck should have delayed our honeymoon a little bit, but yeah, no, well, I'm looking forward to the pictures and the videos and everything else. So yeah, happy days. And we obviously all saw each other on the 27th. Just before that, I managed to get out to my local park run on Christmas Day. And Jake, you also managed to get out on Christmas Day. You were true to your word. What time did you get out in the end? Was it about 6 o'clock? Weren't it?
Yeah, it weren't 5:30. I gave you all beans and that never happened. But yeah, it was I think it was around 6, 6:30, but it was cold. It was freezing at that time. I just couldn't seem to get warm. I said to you, it was just usually after like 10, 15 minutes, you warmed up, but it was just that cold. And then I was dying for the loo, so then I had to kind of run back, walk, because I was scared. I was going to do a little Paula Radcliffe, but no, I'm glad I got it done.
So. Absolutely fair play. Yeah, I'm the same as you. I just could not get warm for the life of me. So I think I've discussed this on the pod before. Here in Lincoln, we've got 3 park runs within Lincoln, but only one of them was doing a Christmas Day park run, and it was the one that used to be closest to where I lived in Lincoln before. So I got up and did the journey over there, and I massively underestimated how many people would do it. So because it was the only one out of the three, you've obviously got, amalgamation of everyone that does the other two, and everyone's going to this one. And I think in the end they said it was 750 people turned up. And I think the course record for that course, he said in the trying to think what they call it now. In the brief, not the first timers brief, but the general brief, he said that the course record was something like 620. And I think it was last Christmas that they got that. So they massively sort of, beat that. And it's the first time, and probably the last until maybe next Christmas, that I have had to queue to finish a park run. So where the funnel was, I had to stop short of the finish line because they were queuing, because there were that many people there. There's a bridge at that park run as well, and it's quite congested, but you always get over it. Like you can get through it fine, no congestion. We were queuing for the bridge, and that was like the first corner, like not even half a kilometre in. So that sort of stifled the momentum a little bit, but I actually felt really good, enjoyed it, wore my Christmas jumper, I was freezing, everyone was in good spirits, and then went back home and had a bacon sarnie. So I was happy days. But we have obviously since all ran together, and thank you to everyone that's watched that video. It has got a whole lot more views than I thought it was going to. I really did not expect it to get that many views, to be honest. And kudos to yourself, Ben, for putting all that together with the editing and everything else. It's absolutely brilliant. But the pickled goose run finally came to life. How did you find it, Ben? Because I'd imagine it was maybe a bit hectic for you because you're wanting to get a bit of content. You're probably also wanting to get a bit of running done, and it was probably just absolutely bonkers, weren't it?
Yeah, it was a bit of back and forwards for me. I spent most of the time pretty much with you, didn't I? Just kind of, giving you a bit of company at the back, and had a bit of time, spent a bit of time with Jake as well. Just making the most of it. Just that, that being together, and I sort of seen it as kind of like the end of a chapter of the year, and kind of just obviously talking with yourselves about it, and talking about what we've got coming next, and just it's that bit of that thoughts of where can we go from here, and we've just kind of chatting, just nice chatting about things, having that time to actually talk about the podcast, and where we want to go with it, and which is very rare considering we do see each other quite often in comparison to how we used to speak to each other, but we do talk a lot, but it's very rare that we get to actually talk about the podcast and what we want to do. So it was nice to obviously the three of us kind of together at some point, and it was a good day though. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I wasn't a bit not I wouldn't say nervous. It's just a bit apprehensive about how it was going to go. Was it going to go all right? Was people going to have to turn up and stuff like that? But no, I think we had a few dropouts, but I don't think the numbers were that bad. I mean, I don't know what we was expecting in a way. Do you know what I mean? It was you'd never know who's going to turn up or whatever, but I think it went all right. It was nice. No one complained. There was no injuries, and I think happy days.
Yeah. No, I think we had 7 turn up in the end, and like you said, we put it out to everyone, and made it everyone aware that it was happening. And the thing is, because it was a Saturday and it was only an hour after park run, it's a lot to ask for people that listen to this show to sacrifice their routine of a park run to then come and run with us down a canal, stop at a pub, and then run back, sort of thing. So maybe we were being a bit ambitious with how many we thought we might get, but it was all our mates. Like I said, we had 7 of us. A couple of lads dropped out, but yeah, nothing to report. Nobody fell into the canal, which was questionable at times as to how they didn't, to be honest, because the state of the canal path was a little bit boggy, to say the least, in some areas. But Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And Jake, you surprised me actually. You sort of blasted out a fair bit. I know you were talking to Ben a lot when I was just ahead of yours, but in large spells of that run, I think you wanted to test your knee a little bit. You were well gone.
Yeah, the new trainers held up well. They I just felt comfortable in them, and I was in a mindset where I was like, I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm not gonna just try and like sprint it, but then I felt like I could have pushed myself more, so I just did that, and that's why when we went back on ourselves, I was like, oh, got a chance here to lead the pack. So, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I remember speaking to Tom. I don't know if it was at the start. It might have been a bit further in, like about 3-4K. And he's like, this will be class if we done it in the summer, which I think it would be dry, it'd be nice. And you obviously got the beer gardens and that. So it's always a 4 if we can get the lads. But even if there's only like 3 or 4, it'd still be a decent run out. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
And this is it, we've done that run. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know if anyone else other than us three had turned up. I mean, obviously, we do a lot of part runs with Tom and Ben Stevens and whatnot. So we knew, at least they would turn up. And, there were probably going to be times during that run where any of us might have thought, do you know what? I'd just make this a little bit better if we did this, we did that. Like, for example, when we mapped out this run, it was obviously the running joke, Ben made on a few podcasts ago about me not picking the route, etc. And it was Tom, to give him his credit, and Chris mentioned it as well, because otherwise I think the route that I had us on the canals, but just turning around at a random point, whereas it made sense to at least stop at a bit of a landmark or an actual point of interest and then turn around. But when I actually mapped it out, when I thought, right, I know we're going to do this route now, it was actually a little bit longer than 10K altogether. So it's little things like that. And, I didn't know Tom had said that to you. And absolutely, maybe next year we'll do it in the summer and it might get more people out. We've already had one of our listeners, Amy, who's, well, she emailed back. The mugs are on the way, by the way, Amy. I'm hoping it'll be any day now. I don't know if you're watching live. I'm sure you'll watch it back if not. But even Amy said, she might even do the pickled goose run next year, and just little improvements like that. So I'm really intrigued to see where we're going to take it, and hopefully it can be a yearly thing because I thoroughly enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm glad that we got it done, and hopefully we can make it a yearly thing. As I say, and it can be part of our itinerary, because that is why we're here on this episode. We're here to talk about what we've got planned for 2026. Now, I sort of just said to the lads, it was a bit rushed, the pre-live briefing that us three had before I hit go live. But I sort of just said there isn't really a structure as to how we're going to do this, and why break the habit of a lifetime, because there never usually is with us. But I think we'll start with, obviously we're going to talk a lot about what events that we would like to do. Have either of you actually got anything penciled in, ready to go for 2026 yet?
I've got my Wire Forest that's been rescheduled from October. Was it November? Sorry, was it? Yeah, November. Yeah, because it was a week before Broadway, wasn't it? I think so. That's been rescheduled till March. But that's literally it. Obviously, you've got Black Country that we're all going to do. I mean, I don't know if I'm jumping ahead of things here, but I think really? the two that we said that we were going to all do. Obviously, you both signed up for Wolverhampton.
I haven't yet, but I need to. I've got a discount code as well, so I need to pull my finger out a little bit.
So I've got one penciled in. Yeah, that's me.
And Jake, I know you've said obviously your intention is to do Wolverhampton, and you've not booked it in yet. Have you got any that you've actually, paid and it's all done, or not yet?
I think what I was planning to do is just find a few that I fancy, throw a few in the mix, which I've done. and then just get them booked in. Obviously, if people could want to do them as well, I mean, that'd be class. If not, I'll just crack on with them myself.
Absolutely. Well,
yeah, I'll definitely book in both the Black Country one and Wolves, and then it'll be just if there's anything going on and the other ones are found and whatnot.
Yeah.
When is the Black Country one? Sorry.
July the 4th.
Yeah,
sounds
You've got plenty of time.
Yeah, and we'll absolutely get into those in a minute, Jake. The ones you've got your eye on. In terms of myself, I think at the moment I've got 4 booked in for 2026. So first on the agenda is the Centurion Running Club Grand Prix, race number 4, but technically race number 3 because they had to cancel January's. So I think that's right, isn't it? 3. Right. It would have been race 4, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know whether they'll call it race 3 or whatever. But yeah, so Centurion Running Club Grand Prix, which is, let's get the date right on this one. It is the 1st of February because it coincides with the National Running Show. So if anyone's watching and you're not from the Midlands, but you are coming to the Midlands for the National Running Show, which is the 30th of Jan and the 1st of Feb, and you quite fancy getting stuck into a little bit of an event, then the guys over at the Centurion Running Club are doing a Grand Prix series. So it's governed by England Athletics, so it's all prim and proper, all legit. And if you've ever done the Babs Mill Park Run, even if you haven't, maybe you could do that on the Saturday, and then you get a taster for what you're letting yourself in for on the Sunday. If you've ever done the Babs Mill Park Run, it's basically that in reverse minus the up and down bit. And then obviously a little bit extra because it's 5 miles as opposed to a 5K. I have done really well there and I've got everything right so far. I cannot for the life of me. I think it's £12 if you're unaffiliated, but then it goes up £1 on the day. And it's £10 if you are an affiliated runner. And you'll get a number which you have to keep. So if you did any of the other ones, you have to keep that. Otherwise, they charge you if you need a new one. So I think any of the Centurion running guys, I've actually got it right for once, and I haven't messed up there. So if you're in the area for the National Running Show, I wouldn't even call it 10 minutes from the NEC, is it, Ben?
No, it's very, very close. We were debating this, weren't we? But what's the closest to the NEC in terms of park runs?
Babs Mill, by far and away, Babs Mill.
I think so, yeah. Because it's at Oaklands and it's like, it's...
I'm not having it.
No, hey.
No.
Shall I be?
No, I didn't mean it like that. I've been seeing a lot of people on the Parkrun Tourism Facebook group. It's getting to that time of year now where they're like, I'm going to the running show. What's the nearest park run? And I'm like, come on, man, this happens every year.
Yeah, and there's not a definitive answer either. You will see people just put different things. People are throwing Bruton as well.
Yeah, I saw someone throwing Tamworth the other day. I thought, have a day off, man. Tamworth. NEC. Do you know what, though? Do you know Bruton's a bit of a weird one? Because it's right on the doorstep to the 42. So I think it's the junction after the NEC on the M42, I think. So,
Yeah, it will be.
Shirley Fair?
Shirley. I think it is.
Yeah, so, but I personally, if you are going and maybe you don't want to do that run, but you're looking for a park run, Babs Mill for me is the closest to the NEC. And I probably should have checked this before we mentioned this. I would assume that the church cafe is open.
I would assume so. Yeah. Be
the best waffles ever.
Be very busy.
Yeah. So the famous waffles. If anyone's not done it before, you're looking for a park run, get yourself there and to the Connections Church over the road for the famous waffles. But yeah, so that's what I've got the Centurion Running Club race. Then I've got the Alicante 10K, my first race abroad. I am buzzing for that. Absolutely buzzing. I've got the Birmingham Black Country in July. Oh, sorry, no, the Wolverhampton 10K in March, and then the Birmingham Black Country in July. So they're the four.
There's some gaps that you could get one in.
Well, you say that. I've got 2 in Feb, 1 in March, and 1 in July. So I suppose we'll delve into it sort of straight away. In terms of April, I'm just getting the running calendar up now. In terms of April, are you thinking what I'm thinking in terms of what we did in April last year, Ben?
Oh, what did we do in April? I can't even remember.
Oh, we did 2 actually.
Yeah, we did. But, yeah, go on.
We did Coventry, which was James Tomlinson Run for All, and we also did Lincoln.
Yeah, the Coventry one was good.
Why did he stop there?
Huh?
Well, you just stopped speaking. Brilliant.
No, I was just agreeing, and I was thinking, I was just reminiscing. Is what I was doing about Coventry. It wasn't the best course, but
yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. It was.
I think the only good thing, I come 5th that day. That was it.
You did. You beat elite runners that day.
So God knows how.
In terms of January, let's start with where we are at the moment. Neither of us have got. Yeah, we haven't got anything booked in for January. I'm highlighting over this one here, Ben, and I'm shivering inside, to be honest. The Birmingham Running Festival, 11th of January. Bloody hell, that's next Sunday. That's going to be a no for me, if straight off the bat. Will you ever do the Birmingham Running Festival again?
Well, before I say that, we should have been there Saturday, but you bottled it. So
I didn't bottle it, and it was called off anyway.
Scared again, but
no, it was called off.
It was, but that wasn't the reason we didn't go.
Mate, I've not been well, so
funny that, isn't it? Sutton's calling and Mike's.
How horrible you are, Ben.
Well, it's just someone's got to call him out on it.
Mate, I'm dying on the arse here, and I'm getting called out there front and centre.
Would I ever do that again?
I don't know. You know, before you answer that, I'll come to you, Jake, because you're not against the idea of doing a park run at Sutton Park. So is that something that you'd potentially be interested? Obviously not bloody next week because you're not going to be here. But is that an event that you could be interested in years to come, maybe?
Maybe get the park run out of the way first, and then come back to me.
It's a different route, though, isn't it? I don't think the park.
See, I don't actually know what the park run route is. So I'm saying all this, and it might not be that well. No, actually, someone that does park run with my dad at Oakland's says the route at Sutton Park is like running in the Alps. So yeah,
so dramatic. Really make it sound like it's that bad. I mean, yeah, there's some hills in there, but come on.
Yeah. Obviously, Jake's going to be away for January. When is it you get back, Jake?
25th.
25th of Jan. So you're probably looking sort of middle of Feb to get your feet back on the ground and whatnot before you're probably looking at event-wise. In terms of, Ben, Sunday the 18th of Jan, Telford. It's not a million miles away from Birmingham.
I mean, I'd love to compete in the Telford 10. Is it the one that's just happened in December?
I didn't see that.
Yeah. It's the what's it one in it? It's not a proper quick one.
Okay. Yeah.
I did look at that. That was originally on my list last year, but yeah, that list changed. But
well,
Telford is. I don't know if it's the same route. Could be.
I just zoom in on that. For those that are listening on podcast, I suggest you switch over to Spotify or YouTube because a large part of this section is going to be better if you see it visually. But I'll just say very quickly, I just highlighted two brilliant words, flat and fast. But yes, carry on then.
I don't know. Are you around?
Also, so now I'm back. Hey, I tell you what, 18th of Jan. Just check the old diary on the phone now. 18th of Jan.
Beginner friendly as well.
Hey. Just saying, at the moment, there's nothing in the diary.
Go on the. How much is it? Have a look on the website.
Oh, here we go. It'll tell me on here, no?
I don't think so.
Brilliant.
Go on the event website there.
Ah, yes. Apologies.
Come on,
Right, here we go. Oh,
what's happened?
look, in big writing here.
We can't see it, Bob.
We can't see what's going on here.
You need to
I'm
make sure
sorry.
when you share your screen, not the page.
Race full.
I'm not surprised.
Gutted.
It's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, to be fair.
9 a.m. start.
All abilities welcome. Oh, time limit of 1 hour 40.
Oh, you'd be fine for that. Jesus
Yeah,
Flat
no,
fast, you're doing it about 1:15. Cool. Look at
So
that.
it would have been.
$13.99.
I know. That's crazy.
See, we
Right.
need to get on these quicker, man.
We do. Can you see my screen again now, or
No, just see
it's
us.
Sack him.
Ooh.
try again? Right.
Careful
So
what website you're putting up here, Mark.
I don't know. Yeah. Bloody hell. So moving on. Derbyshire Trail Half Marathon. There's one for Ben.
I did look at that earlier, the Tissington trial.
Oh, okay.
It's getting to Derby at that time. Obviously, I did what did I do? Wasn't I near Derby before?
You did the
Oh yeah, Peak District, wasn't it? That's not that far away from there. I think anything like 9 o'clock starts that distance, because that's what you got to take into account, haven't you?
Yeah.
To get in there. Obviously, trying to get kids up in the morning and out while trying to concentrate and get myself ready. No, probably not.
It says Saturday to Sunday, so
Yeah.
I assume the half is on one day and the 10K is on the other.
No, there's a half on the Saturday and there's a half on the Sunday. 10 on the Saturday and 10 on the Sunday.
Oh, they're just doing it over 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of January, again, a little bit limited, as Ben's just said. You know, that's that for January, because everything else, there's nothing around sort of the Midlands within, you know, commutable distance. Now we're going into the territory of February, which is quite a busy month for me. But
Good Nuki there. Ooh.
I looked at
You see
that
that?
splash.
the what?
I mean,
The
all
dash the splash.
Yeah.
Here you go, Jake. This one just for you, mate.
Trip to London,
Dash
Jack.
the splash.
Come on.
All-terrain 10K race.
Any challenge, I'm up for it.
Is that what you like, Jake? Bit of water.
Got my armbands ready, mate.
Bit of,
Nah, I just wanted to try something different, and that's why I got a few on here, which you'll probably get to shortly.
We will. Well, in fact, what have you got written down? Because that might be best to talk about, and then we'll come back to what's what on the racing calendar itself. So what have you got penciled in, or what are you looking at penciling in?
I've got nothing in Feb currently.
Okay.
So first one I've got on there so far is Leicester 10K, which is
Right.
the 1st of March.
Is that because I think we've spoken about the Leicester 10K before on here, and I think there's a couple. Who's the organizer of that race?
Let me find out.
yeah, because I brought up the news story that Jane Tomlinson's Run for All was bringing the 10K back. Is that one?
But then there is one that's in Victoria Park, and it's just in Victoria Park, and it's quite a flat. Well, it's entirely flat. That one is, and I've seen that advertised.
The start line is Jubilee Square. I don't know where that is.
I think that's a James Tomlinson one.
Yeah, it is. It says it right at the top, and I didn't even see it.
And what date was that? Did you say?
1st of March. So
1st of March. It'll probably be here actually. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, they're all. I've got them all from here, from that calendar.
Oh, have you? Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Well, Leicester 10K 2026. Share the screen again.
Yep.
We happy chaps.
Yeah. He's Leicester after all. Let's have a look at pricing because James Tomlinson.
They're not.
I know it's all for charity, but
we're so stingy, aren't we?
Well, no, but
28 more.
Oh, it's 28. Okay. So here we go. Here's your map. Here's your map. Wow. There we go.
If you know the area.
Yeah, so Victoria Park, a large part of it is in that. Do you know what? Just looking at the elevation as well, that's not bad at all, you know.
Nah, it's not, to be fair.
Is that something us three could be on?
Potentially 1st of March.
1st of March. Let's have a look at the old calendar.
Potentially.
I've got to tax the vehicle. St David's Day. 1st of March. That's a goer for me. Leicester, not a million miles away from me, over.
There's no. Oh shit. Oh.
The potential's there. Did we find a price? 28, did you say?
28 or UK Athletics Club, man. He's 26.
Since I need to join a running club for these discounts, man.
So that's 28 quid. I'll make a note anyway, so we can come back to him.
Well, there's one potential. Could that potentially be one of the CTF takeover runs as well that we do? Obviously, last year it was Napton. And I think we got 7 of us at Napton as well, I think. Was it 7 or 8? Can't remember now. I think it was meant to be 8, wasn't it?
We dropped in it.
Yeah. But, yeah, maybe that could be, you know, not a million miles away. Leicester 10K, 1st of March. We'll pencil that down. And if any of these events that we're mentioning, if you're doing any of them, let us know and, you know, might sway us to come along, or you know, if only one of us is going to do it, let us know and we'll come and say hello, sort of thing, and maybe run it with you. Let us know, it'd be brilliant. But yeah, that's definitely one to pencil down. What other ones you got there, Jake?
I've got the Bishop Castle 10K. This is the one I dropped it in the chat earlier.
Is this the one in Oxford?
Might be actually. No. No, the one in no. Let me find it right there. It's like Napton. It's a little town. Don't know what's going on with your camera.
Seen the light.
Is it a ghost, mate?
Don't walk towards it. It's in Shropshire. It's a trail run.
Are you? Well, there's the question, Mike. Are you just completely trail off the board, or?
I just, ever since I did that one in St Albans, and that I don't even think was proper trail. So imagining what actual trails like. I mean, if this picture's anything to go by, where the hell are they running there?
See, I thought this was different to what you put in the chat earlier.
Nah, it's a different one I put in the chat.
Oh.
Sorry, pal.
Why'd you put a different one in the chat?
Because I'm looking at that one as well. That one's called the... it's in May, that one. Let me just try and sort my camera out because it feels like I got Jesus coming down to say hello.
That one looked all right, to be fair.
Well, these are the photos, and I'm getting PTSD from here. Wait a minute.
What's this?
I have no idea what that was.
This is a shambles.
Yeah, big time.
What have you done? Why have you gone off it?
Because I clicked on the wrong thing and we're live. And We can't keep this amazingly brilliant podcast rolling if I keep going on the wrong thing. So, yeah.
Start to the year.
Okay, so Bishop Castle. Any more?
My head's going to fall off with this
A new camera. That's all you need.
Yeah, I need something. The next one I got in there is the Gloucester 10K or HM. So
Gloucester, I'm not against. One of Beck's friend's husband did the Gloucester half marathon last year. I think it was what time of year did you say that is, Jake?
Huh? It's the 22nd of March. My head's gonna fall off in a second.
22nd of March.
I don't know why it's doing this. It wasn't doing this earlier.
I think that might clash with. I actually haven't got the Wolverhampton 10K in the diary.
When is that?
The Wolverhampton 29th. It's the week after, isn't it?
29th. Brilliant.
Of March. That means I'll have 3 events in March.
Well, what you got in March?
Well, if you want to do Leicester on the 1st,
yeah,
I've got Wire Forest on the 15th. And then what's it on the 29th?
Wolverhampton on the 29th, yeah?
Yeah. It's always March. I swear I had a busy March last year.
Yeah, I think we, it was because we did Carve. I think Carve fell into March. Then it was Lincoln fell into April.
Wow. Just saying, I quite enjoyed that last year. It was probably one of my top races, that was. The Lincoln. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got my PB there, but it's just like, I don't know, just like, I really enjoyed the finish. People showed out. There was a lot of people there. The route was nice. It's just a lovely place to be honest. I said to you, living somewhere like that, I'm very jealous of you, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good up here. I do enjoy it. I said to Beck actually the other day, so I was a little bit worried when I moved up here that I wouldn't settle. You know, I haven't really settled anywhere since I left Birmingham back in 2015. But now I've really settled in Lincoln, and I couldn't have asked for it to be better. And yeah, to be able to run that 10K, you know, I've talked about events before, how good the support is, etc. And absolutely tremendous support that you get from it. So, you've just sent me a link, Jake. Am I clicking
that's the this one's on the 17th of May, so it would have been
Four
after
Farms Challenge. Right, now let me share my screen.
I'm interested in this one.
The 4 Farms Challenge. So Jake has found. So obviously we all know about the loving that we have for the Napton 10K. And just talk us through this, Jake. I mean, where did you find this for starters? But it almost looks like it's another little village type run.
I found it going through that calendar, that run calendar.
Oh,
Saw
okay.
it as well. That sounds a bit funky. Let me have a look at it. See how far it is. It isn't too far either. Well, from us, but it's a bit of a distance from yourself. But they do 5
as well.
Yeah, it's good. They do 5K, 10K, and 20K. So.
And the 20K is £25 as well. Wow.
Yeah. So it's
the
middle of nowhere, but
that's what Napton is.
I was going to say, so's Napton. It's not a million miles away from Napton either, because Napton's sort of around there.
Yeah.
But yeah. 5K, £7.50 to £15, 20K, 25 quid, 10K. Now you were talking about, Jake, maybe even doing the 20K.
Yeah. It's just like for an extra £5.
Ooh. Medals for 1st to 3rd.
There we go.
But, I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but I found the route itself. I can't remember if I sent it. Did I send it in the chat?
You sent a picture of it.
Yeah, yoga. What's going on here? Glitter tattoos, Mike.
Yeah, face painting. £2 per child.
Oh, I've got to pay to bring my kids.
The Flying Fox, Northampton.
World
The
Cup.
Donut Dash, Northampton.
Send me in.
What is this?
I was looking at the chocolate run earlier.
What's that?
Run around Bourneville, 5k, and there's a bit of chocolate at each kilometre.
Serious?
It might be on here.
I'll be up for that.
Straight on that one.
The Donut Dash.
What's that children's charity? I can't remember what it is. I think it's for that. And then you get a gift bag at the end, I think.
Oh, it's not on the running calendar. It's a shame.
Search it. Just put the chocolate running, chocolate 5k run. So it's around Bourneville. Yeah, Birmingham Hospice.
The Birmingham Hospice.
Yeah.
Bourneville Harriers. I don't know whether they have any say in it, but
I'm trying to find this donut one now. You've said.
Yeah, chocolate 5k. Birmingham's tastiest fun run. Don't be a flake, man.
Sorry. 0 to £60.
I'll pay the zero.
Yeah, I think I will. That's
Where
for
was
my
it?
money back, I think.
Donut
Don't be a
shop?
flake. Sign up today. Feel threatened. Roeheath Pavilion. I've played there football. Played a team called Crusaders, and we were crap, but we always beat Crusaders. So good memories.
That,
Here we go. 15 quid an adult.
There you go. 60 quid.
I've
Hey.
been done. I have here into this donut one. Full sense
Yeah.
of security. Full on human. Impress your friends by completing this 7-hour challenge.
What?
Ooh.
Running or walking at as many 4.37 mile laps as you can in 7 hours to donuts. So that's let's get some free food, man.
I feel like I've got to do one of these this year. One of these backyard ultras. Seems to be the thing at the minute.
I saw a bloke on Instagram the other day and he'd done a 50k running around a tree.
Have you seen the guy that did it? I can't remember if it was a half marathon or whatever, on top of his fridge.
Yeah, right.
People do it anyway. I seen the guy. I thought you was going to say about the guy doing a 10k in the airplane toilet.
Oh,
Just in a circle.
Yeah. Just literally in the toilet. He was in there for it was a 5k, and I think he was in there for about half an hour. So
Yeah, mate. A mile left.
Banging on the door. Crazy, man.
So yeah.
See, I'm all over the place now. I don't know what I'm booking or anything. I've got no order to it.
Just before you came on, Mike, when you were looking for I don't know if you even looking for batteries. I found one, and I was saying to Ben, it's right up like Ben Stevens and Blues Street.
Right,
It's
okay.
Twisted Tree 10k. It feels like we're playing that game again, man. It's very names on around, but it's very much like the brewery one.
Oh, okay.
Trail, and you get like an ale at the end.
Trail and ale.
Trail. Well, the company that set that up, I think that is the actual name of it. I mean, the name of it's Free Brewers, but there's a company. Can't think for the life of me what they're called, but the company that organises it might be the same sort of company. I mean, the beer I had at the end was disgusting because I don't drink that sort of beer, but look, some people do, so fair play to them. They'll probably enjoy it more than me. So, Ben, in terms of ones you've been looking at, I know you've just said that there's sort of gone out the window, the process. But have you got your eye on any?
Yeah, it's just fitting them in at the minute. Nothing off the top of my head. Because I was looking at, what was I looking at now? Oh yeah, Iron Bridge. That's full. I did my classic thing of leaving it too late. Because we're always away, aren't we? Especially me and you. You always got them booked in. You're like, Ben, make sure you book. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. It'll be fine. Yeah, I've missed out on Iron Bridge, which I'm absolutely gutted about. But I've got on the waiting list. Doubt I'm going to get involved in it because it's just one of them, and it's quite a popular one. Said to you yesterday, was it, about Two Castles? Looking at Two Castles, whether we can get in on that. Oh God, I don't know.
I think Jake's about to get visited by a demigorgon.
Yeah, honestly, he's not coming Stranger Things. Trying to tell me something, man. My head's gonna completely fall off in a second. Sorry.
Yeah, see, this year for me will just be trying to build mileage, and yeah, because next year is the one. Wow, what day is it? 5th. So at the end of the month is the Arc of Attrition, which is a UTMB event. I know I've spoke to you before. I've said it on here before that I'd like to get into these UTMB races. So in about a year's time, potentially taking on my first 100-miler down in Cornwall. So
up in Cornwall as well.
Yeah. So
looking for punishment.
Yeah. So so this year I'd like to get a few races in, but obviously I've got a busy year anyway, getting married. So yeah, it's just building myself up and getting the training in and stuff, and then hopefully in January next year, going for the Arc, and just fully going for it. So I don't know, just trail mainly, try and get some trail events in.
I was going to say, is that basically what your year's going to look like? Mainly, obviously, we'd like to do as many events together as we can, but a lot of yours are probably going to surround. Well, they're going to be trail events, aren't they?
Well, that's it. I'm going to have to try and get them in because I know, like, the trying to get us all to do a trail event is not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? So I will have to do these sort of ones on my own, which is a shame. I feel like Ben Stevens is the only person who's kind of on it. I know me and him have talked about doing a couple this year, maybe. I was looking at bloody Kimber Edge dirt run again, but I don't know what's happened. I don't know if they've cancelled it or what. I went on to sign up for it, and like the website's gone down or whatever, so I don't think they're going ahead with that. I don't know. I really don't know, mate. This time last year, I'd got my list ready to go. I know I'd gone over it with you, and I was like, right, I've got this, and I followed it up until the 100K, and then after that, just everything sort of went out the window. So I don't know. I don't know what to do this year. I don't know if to just kind of wing it. See what other people going with, see if anything pops up at later dates. Because obviously you've got events on there now, haven't you, that are penciled in for certain organisers, but you do get them cropping up, throughout the year as well. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. I haven't got nothing major coming up, but yeah.
Yeah, I think in terms of myself, what I've got planned for 2026. I know I've got 4 penciled in already, as I've mentioned previously. I'm almost at the point now. Well, I certainly was maybe a couple of months ago, where I was very much in the mindset of I would like to have another stab at events I've already done. I know it might be a bit boring going back to the same events, and I do want to experience new events. But I'm very much, because I was getting fitter towards the back end of last year, I thought, right, well, let's have another stab at them next year and let's see what I can do with my time. So, like, for example, the Watford 10K was the slowest 10K that I'd done all of last year. And I was really, disappointed with my time. At the time, I was all right with it. I thought, okay, first one of last year, and I sort of really caught the running bug properly again last year. But it actually transpired it was the slowest one that I've done, full stop. So I would have quite liked to have had another stab at that, but I'm not going to do that one this year. I've just got too much on in February, especially with going away to Spain for one of the runs as well. I just think it'll be too much, to be honest. But yeah, I think I'm going to largely try and have a stab at a couple. So like Lincoln 10K, for example, it'll be the third time that I do it if I do it this year, which I absolutely do want to do it this year. The Birmingham 10K we can't do because we're away for your stag. That'll be the third year in a row I've not been able to do it, which is a shame because it's my favourite event on the race calendar. But that's fine. Maybe next year.
We'll have to pencil it in and do it together next year.
Yeah, exactly.
We do.
Now, the interesting one is, for as much as we harped on about Napton and made a big song and dance about it, I actually quite like the idea because there's a race that I did in August, and we waited for the date to be announced for this year, and it falls on the same day as Napton. So I would quite like us all to do the Wembley 10K. Now, is that something that you boys would be on? And do you think we could maybe talk the other boys into it? Sunday, the 18th of October.
Potentially. Depends how loyal you are to Napton, innit? You seem to have made your mind up, Mike.
Yeah. I to be honest, I know obviously I talk about Birmingham being, one of the best atmospheres, Lincoln being a brilliant atmosphere, but the Wembley one for me, I know obviously Wembley's an iconic stadium and finishing right in front on Wembley Way, finishing with the stadium in full view, but the atmosphere was absolutely superb. So I was a really, really big fan, and I just think to have all of us there, for that to be our event next year, where we sort of do the CTF takeover sort of thing, I would really, really, I think that would go down a treat. And, like I've just said, with it being at Wembley Stadium as well, finishing in front of that, I just think it'd be the cherry on the ice, the cherry on top of the cake. So, yeah, I think that could be one that we look at, maybe getting a big group of us. Maybe all getting the train down the night before, because I think we said it starts at like 9:30. So if we can get, probably won't be able to get the train on the day, or if we did, it'd be a very early start. I know there is a direct train from Snow Hill into Wembley. So potentially we could do it on the day. Like I say, it'd be a bit of an early start, but yeah, I think that's one that we need to do as a collective next year. That come in at number 10 for me in terms of time, quickness. So yeah, I'm happy to do that one.
The potential's there. I mean, we'll talk about it and put the feelers out to the other lads and stuff. If they listen to this, let us know. But yeah, okay. Well, I'll have a think about it. I mean, plenty of time to go before that anyway. But because was it October time last year? Well, was it? No,
it was August bank holiday.
Strange, isn't it? Such a.
I would imagine they've got an event on at Wembley next year.
Right.
I know that Harry Styles is doing 14 nights at Wembley Stadium, so I don't know if that's going to be in August. So it might clash with that potentially. So yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, very hard to change it from August to October. I think a large part of what helped was the fact that the weather was so good when I went last time. But I still think it'll be a good, event nonetheless, because, as I say, the support that you get from every bit of the course is, phenomenal. And I've never seen so many runners there at an event, like never. even the Birmingham one, I think there was more at Wembley than there was at Birmingham. And Essex tend to put on, decent entertainment. They've got a big shop there as well, outside Wembley, and they give out free T-shirts, etc. So, yeah, I think it's definitely one with potential. So, yeah. But yeah, I know it's a bit boring, but I'd probably look to do largely the same events that I did last year. Obviously, the big one for me this year is going to be the Birmingham Black Country Half Marathon. I sort of said to you boys in the chat the other week that I think after my last half marathon in October, I sort of said to Beck, well, I probably will do one again, of course, because you want to build on what you've done. But I said that I would need to take it so seriously, and the training that I would have to do would, I'd have to have a proper training plan, and I'd have to attack it better because I struggled through both of those half marathons last year, and it's probably not the best way to go about it. So it'd be nice to actually turn up on the day and just think, right, go out and run it and not sort of struggle over the finish line. So
yeah, but the thing is, you've got to take a positive from that, and you've got to look back and think, look, you've done 2 already.
Yeah.
And you struggled. So even before you'd done a half marathon, before the Solihull half, you were like, right, I've got to put in some work. Feel like I know what I've got to do. I've got to put in a lot more. You tried the training plan and stuff. Now that gap, do you know what I mean? You've got to do double that to get to where you want to be, or at least make it somewhat comfortable as a 10K is for you. Do you know what I mean? So in a way, yeah, okay, you struggled, but now that you've got to really, really do work. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But just moving on now to sort of park runs, because obviously park runs aren't void of this conversation at all. Just while you were speaking, and if you heard a bit of tapping going on, that was me getting the park run map up. We've obviously talked about wanting to do as many / if not all of the Birmingham ones. We're almost there, to be honest. I've just had a look, so hopefully you guys at home can see this now. So obviously over Birmingham here. Now, there are a few areas which you could be a bit contentious and be like, is that technically Birmingham? But we'll tick off. So obviously we've done Oaklands, Babs Mill, Bruton, Cannon Hill, Edgbaston Reservoir, Perry Hall, Samwell Valley. Now, Jake, am I right in thinking you've not actually done Oaklands with us yet?
No, I've never done it.
So, but all the other ones you've done with us?
Yep.
Yeah. So I think Oaklands needs to be revisited next year for definite. Although it's a bit of a difficult one because my dad's on the rota as a run director there, so I don't want to slag it off too much. I don't think it's quite as PB-able as people let on. But yeah, what's your thoughts on Oakland's been? Obviously, you ran a phenomenal time there in ridiculous weather. So
yeah, I think it's like 8.5. I think. Yeah, it's hard to judge, isn't it? Because we went there and it was like hot. It was
stupidly hot.
Yeah, middle of June, weren't it? I think so. It was.
It was.
Yeah, struggled that day, but it's kind of for me.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, we'll do it again.
But I want to get it done, obviously, for Jake to get it done.
Yeah.
So I'd absolutely do it in that sense. But
well, another one. Me and you have already done this one, Ben. But another one that Jake is yet to do: Kingsbury Water Park.
I think that was probably more trail than the Three Brewers, Mark.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Starting on grass, that threw me off, and the start itself completely threw me off as well. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't even know we'd started, had you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Still tying his shoes.
The dreaded Sutton Park, which we'll obviously do. Me and Ben were going to do last week, but didn't happen. Now, there's a couple here, so this is where it starts getting a bit muddy waters. Brunswick Park. Now, what part of the world is that in? I think technically that's Black Country, isn't it?
Wassel.
Yeah, so well, you got Tipton there, isn't you? So
Yeah.
You've also got
that's
Escott.
Samwell.
Well, Walsall Arboretum is one that I definitely wanted to do, but they've changed the course on it because it used to be one of the fastest in the UK, but they've changed the course on it now, so it's not.
Did we ever find out why they changed it? Does anyone know? Or I just what a
Massively.
stupid thing to do.
So,
Because my Nendy is Woodgate Valley.
right. So, as we go further south, we've obviously done Bruton. Woodgate Valley is the next one. Holbrook's creeping into picture there. We've done that. Jake's done Dudley, so maybe we'll have to go over to Dudley.
I did Dudley. I enjoyed Dudley.
You do it again, yeah?
Yeah, I did enjoy it.
Yeah. Woodgate Valley. I feel like I've been there before. I don't know why.
You probably would have gone there in school, you know. Because I think I've been to Woodgate Valley with school. Must have.
Well, I usually check the 5K app, and that tells you. So it looks like it could well be an out and back there. Bit of a jaunt running to California, but hey ho. It's on solid permanent paths, a gentle downhill from the start, turnaround point, uphill. Oh, okay. So the first half is downhill, the second half's a bit more uphill. Okay. Okay, that's got potential, definitely. Are there any on here, gents, that aren't in the vicinity of Birmingham that you are potentially earmarking for next year?
I'd like to do. It's a bit further south. If you just go south a bit. No, wait. Well, go in so we can see what they are.
Come on.
Right, I think it's right just below Chipping Camden there, to the right.
Is that the fire station?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, I've heard about this.
Yeah, this one I'd like to do. I literally think it's round a field, like a what's it field, but I don't know. There's just something about it.
I've seen people on the.
And it's an F.
I've seen people. Here we go. Here's the course. So that must. I know this is going to sound so stupid and obvious, but that must be the like training centre for fire people.
Yeah,
Fire people.
Well,
I suppose you can't say stuff now, can you?
Well, can't assume it's firemen, Jake.
Fire people.
Oh, steady.
Fire people.
Fire people. Fire humans. Flame on.
Fire humans.
Flame on.
And
It's a
F
lapper.
as well.
It's a free
So,
lapper.
free lapper. Okay, maybe not. No, I've definitely seen that one. Now, one which we looking at inquiring, and this is going to be a laugh. Trying to.
I was going to say you're meant to find it.
It's well up here, isn't it? It's past Newcastle. I'm sure of it.
No.
Will it even show up on here? I wonder.
Maybe, but I think it's more towards the.
Do you know the name of it? Can't you just search at the top right?
It's Black. Coombe. Black Coombe.
Carlisle. Maybe search it, Duff, because you're going to have ages otherwise.
You're on the wrong side. It's the other side.
I'm not on the wrong side.
You are on the wrong side.
Cumbria's this side.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I'm just going to search it. I just search.
That little magnifying glass in it. I need.
Oh no, they don't put them ones up.
No.
Well, search it on Parkrun then.
Additional parkrun days.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Well, Ben, whilst I'm looking for this, you tell us a bit about why we want to do that one.
It is a prison parkrun. It takes place inside I can't remember. I wish you hadn't said this because I can't remember the name of the prison now. HMP.
Blackpool?
No. It's not. Obviously, I'd get that if it. Did it not say it on it?
Do you know what? It doesn't actually.
Maybe for good reason.
I just had it and now I've lost it. How?
I can't remember, man. Yeah, I wish you did give me a warning on that one. So it's a prison park run. As you can see there in red, it says this event takes place on a closed facility and is therefore open to authorized people only. I think it is invite only. We've put the feelers out, see if we can try and worm our way in there. I know. So obviously, you're not allowed to record in there. Not allowed to take your phone in there. You can't even wear your watch in there. So you've got to take like a printout barcode. So you literally just not allowed. You've got just you and your barcode. So yeah, have a look at how many people take part, Mark. Just go on the results.
I think it just said there that there was 35, I think.
35. So obviously they are small. But there's one of, I think, maybe 5 throughout the country who do this, and it's just simply a way of obviously letting staff or prisoners as well, who are making that jump from being in prison to going back into society. So it's giving them that bit of that just a little bit of something in between.
I got that wrong. Finishers. I don't know whether that's overall.
Yeah, go to results at the top.
The last event there was 26 people.
Thanks, Jake.
Well, that's 26 people that scanned in. There might have been more if they never took the thing.
Mike, are you all right?
Carry on.
Results there at the top. Thank you. Yeah.
Simon Pickering. Do you know who I am? Simon Pickering won it last. No, sorry, he didn't win it. He finished first last week. Nathan Vass. I wonder if some of these are prisoners. Do you think prisoners are allowed to?
I think the ones with you can tell with not their first name and no attachment to them.
Okay.
So they're all.
You could tell if you go to detailed, it tells you how many part runs we've done as well.
Yeah.
And he's got like other ones the first time as well. Others like a PB, he's 21 minutes and.
And I tell you what else is a telltale sign. They don't have their full name, just their initial. Did someone just say that?
Ben literally just said it.
Sorry. I told you I'm not well. I'm not well at all.
You've never been well.
No.
Chris has commented, but we're just going to ignore his comment.
Chris has said, let's go back to Samwell Valley.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm really not.
I found one that's right up your avenue, Duff.
Go on.
Rutland Water.
Yeah, now Rutland Water is an interesting one because
No, what she's done it now, isn't it?
There's no hope of us seeing this.
No, I'm getting it up now. Rutland Water, it's not a million miles from me. It's quite easy to get to as well. And I believe it's just around a lake, isn't it? Well, around Rutland Water, presumably.
That looks nice, that.
The reservoir. Very nice.
But then Park would love to do this. They'll put that as their picture, and then the route will be under a subway, or do you know what I mean?
No, you do run past it.
Look at it.
Research.
Feast your eyes on it. What the hell? Feast your eyes on this. Out and back, by the looks of it.
Hmm.
Run down the dam.
Out and back, yeah.
Out and back. Happy days. Let's have a look at some of the results on there.
Do you know where they are, Mark?
Yeah, I've got it now. Don't worry. Right, so first to the third. They do Americanise.
Yeah.
Now, why do they Americanise the date?
16. Oof. 17 minutes.
1648. That's a joke, that is.
Wow.
I have to do this, I do, when I'm checking the results. All the way to the bottom.
It's a lot
Bloody
of
hell, I've
runners
never
here.
been down this far.
Peter Ramsey. Oh, yeah, laughing Duff.
Bambi Silver, I'm coming for you.
So there's that one, which I'm a big fan of. And then there was another one. It says it sounds like Beaver Castle. I'm assuming.
Oh, I've done that one.
Have you? It looks quite nice. There's 2 routes, isn't there? So
Is there 2?
yeah, so there's a summer route, which is trail, and then the winter one, which is around the castle grounds.
Have me a blast.
Which one did you do then, Mike?
I'm
do
starting
trail,
to wonder now. I definitely did it.
I haven't done that one.
Hang on.
Here we go.
6. I've definitely done, yeah. You just stitching me up big time tonight.
Doing it to yourself, mate.
Got a comment here saying, wake up. I think you need to go wash your face, mate.
Velvet. Oh no, I've not done it. I've done belt.
Oh, here we go.
What a surprise.
I've done belt and house.
Oh, sounds exactly the same.
Well, it's at like a
Yeah, that's a
Maxwell.
castle. Early night for you, Duff.
Belver Castle.
Yeah.
And where in the world is that?
Near Nottingham.
Where?
Near Nottingham.
Oh, is this one in Grantham?
Yes, I think it is actually. It's got an elevation gain of 315 though.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
not. Well,
Jay, you got to learn. You can't tell him these things. You just gotta.
Sorry.
You just lie to him.
Joking, JK.
That's what I do.
it's
Until
not
he
wrong.
goes on it.
Well, there is one that we are looking at doing. Where are we?
Bear with guys and girls. Bear with people.
Right, here we
I
go.
could elaborate, but I don't know what you bringing up there.
You do know, because I'm very keen on getting the alphabet done.
Oh, don't get this up. Chrissy's head's gonna fall off.
Is it there?
No,
No,
it's
I
further,
don't-
it's further
The
back.
lower one, isn't it?
It's further
Oh,
Yeah.
this is it.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Zegaplas.
round a lake, ain't it? It looks quite scenic.
Oh, Christ. Which is except cookies.
Left.
Left. Oh, Jesus.
Why did you put it in English, man?
I don't know how to.
You see there, it says the course one where it says
Oh.
route
Yeah.
page.
Kasper Hudzag. What about this fella here? I know Uten Bogard.
That weren't bad.
Yeah, that wasn't bad actually. Results. Let's have a look. Man. Ha! That's brilliant. Man, woman. Megan Gill. Yeah, I went to school with a Megan Gill.
Man, you all right? Yeah, man, woman. Oh,
Blimey. Is that right? There's only 35.
You could come last there, Mike.
Yeah, bloody hell. It might be the one I've been worried about for so long.
It's all right. It's in a different country. No one will know.
Yeah, Duff, how do you say his name? Number 29.
What, Jian Ting Huang. Part of the adventurers.
Bless you.
It's a long way from home. He's sticking to his name.
First off,
Hans
it's a woman,
Vanderlands.
but you know.
Oh, sorry. He's a long way from home.
Yeah, I think this one's definitely happening. We'll just get a cab in it.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to get Josh up, but we'll leave him
between us. We'll do it.
Yeah, it's sound. You could probably entice Stevens.
Well, this is it. The
According to Chris, you ain't going, Ben.
I'm not in a room with him, so he can't control me.
Well,
and
this
Josh
is
ain't going to be in any fit state to say anything.
Exactly.
The problem we got is we're going for your stag. So, well, yours and Robbie's stag. So whether any of us will be any fit state to go and travel.
It's our only chance to get a Z. Our only chance.
I did look, and it was like in an Uber. It was about, I think it's 30 quid there. But obviously, it's only like between three of us. It's sound, isn't it? 20 quid to get a Z ticked off.
Yeah, we've got to get back as well.
Yeah, so 10 there, 10 back. Steady on.
Could run back.
Yeah, okay. You can.
To be fair, you could get stitched up there. We could stick you in a costume.
Yeah, could do.
There you go, Chris.
Whilst we're talking about parkrun, and probably a bit of a note to finish on, to be honest, because I think this shambles of an episode has gone on for too long now. Parkrun Wheel, it's 2026, and we really want to get this off the ground. And even if it's a way of fundraising, so for those that don't know, we are playing on the pitch at Vicarage Road, the stadium of Watford FC, in the name of charity in May, which will be here before we know it. We've obviously got a big fundraiser planned. I say planned, we've talked about what we're going to do, and that's that. We need to sort the logistics out and quick, because Jake's away for the majority of January. Then that leaves February, March and April that we need to get these done, and enough time to fundraise. So even if this parkrun wheel, is a little bit of a fundraising idea where we can get ideas on the go of what to do, and if it chucks a bit of money in the pot, then it all adds up at the end of the day. So we've got a few ideas already, but we just need your guys' help at home to sort of boost this parkrun wheel idea just that little bit more.
Well, it's getting you lot involved, giving you a chance to, stitch us up basically.
So what we've got at the moment, typically, the only individual ones we got is for me and Jake. So the obvious one that gets mentioned quite a lot is me to run it in those Bob Marley shorts. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, I think it's my picture. So if you can't really see there, but basically the shorts that I'm wearing there are quite something. So me to do it in that, Jake to run a park run in his Crocs, and then just general ideas for all of us. Obviously, a lot of this is seasonal, but Christmas fancy dress, a shit shirt, so like a Hawaiian shirt, something really cheesy and awful. I've got plenty of them in my wardrobe, so don't worry about that. And then a Rivals football kit as well. So
I don't think you'll be able to do that, by the way. I don't think you'll get me to do anything to wear a Blues top. I don't think I could do it.
Even if someone said, right, you need to raise money, I'll stick 100 or 200 quid in the pot if Jake runs in a Blues top.
No.
No.
I just don't think I won't be able to live it down for stars. I don't think I could bring myself to wear a Blues top.
Well, that was one of the ideas, was to do a run in a Rivals football top. So we'd go on Vinted and get the cheapest top we could of the rival football team, and whoever it fell on that week would have to run it in the Rivals football top. So, but yeah, any ideas like that, just to keep it fun and entertaining. Obviously, you would have noticed we did the vlog for the Pickled Goose run. We did the vlog for, where did we go the other week? Isabel Trail, thank you very much. I think, I'll give you a little peek behind the curtain. I think 2026, we're pretty much, that's going to be the main bread and butter of this channel, I think, is doing events together, putting vlogs out and putting vlogs together like that. We are going to try and run together more as well. Obviously, we do parkrun a lot together, etc. But we're going to try and do more events together more frequently as our schedules allow as well, because it's not easy to get us three together every week after week. And, you know, even if that means once a month or once a couple of months, or if we're lucky enough to a couple of times a month, you know, who knows when it will be. But I think that's what we're mainly going to focus on in 2026 for the channel, is doing events, vlogging it, and putting stuff together on that, and sort of giving you a sneak peek. You know, there'll be moments where we have a laugh. There'll be moments where I'm a grumpy sod moaning about an injury I've picked up, like I did at Isabel Trail. And there'll be hopefully moments where parkrun wheel ideas come through, and I'm running around a field somewhere with Bob Marley shorts on. So, yeah, any ideas you might have, and even if it means something outlandish, but it means you'll chuck a couple of quid in our pot to go and play for at Vicarage Road. I should mention that the money is split between 4 mental health charities. So that's where the money that you pledge is going. And we need to raise 1,250, and there's a team of 8 of us. So we're planning to do, hopefully, a 24-hour run on a treadmill, which will be live streamed, of course. That is as much information as we've got at the moment. Where, when, how, why, we don't know yet. But I think we're pretty set on that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Unless you guys have.
Well up for it. Well, we've said. I mean, you said they're running challenge, but I think it's going to be more of a moving. So we've got to be moving on that treadmill for 24 hours, basically. Yeah. So yeah, I'm well up for it. Obviously, it's just logistics sorting out, but yeah, we'll get on that.
Absolutely. And of course, when we know, you guys will know as well, and we'll live stream it every way we can. But yeah, I think that pretty much rounds up the podcast for this week. None of us are doing parkrun together. I know, Jake, obviously you're going away on Saturday, but are you planning to get to a local one, Ben? Or
I am actually going to try. Yeah,
okay.
I haven't decided which one yet, but yeah, I am going to try this week. Yeah, for sure.
Well, if you do go, it's bring a friend to parkrun week this week. So if anyone is a regular parkrunner, and yeah, take your friends. Did you say I need friends? Is that what you said?
You know what? Looking at it, I'm gutted. I wish I could have done Stratford, because I got myself my own little bib.
Stratford, Barbados. Yeah,
I could have got it's my only chance to get a bib.
Well, what? Oh, yeah, for your birthday. It's your birthday on Friday.
Go on.
Big 3-1.
Well, this will be the last time we see Jake anyway, won't it? It's just going to be me and you for the next.
Yeah, forever. That's it. Yeah, see you later, Jake. Bye. No, well, for the next couple of weeks, we've not actually planned what we're going to do. I think we basically we never plan. Anyone that's stuck with us for the hour and 23 minutes will know that we don't plan.
Maybe we should.
Maybe that's our New Year's resolution. But yeah, I think basically what we're going to do is we're going to get a few guests on in Jake's absence, and hopefully bring you some content. I mean, you know, Ben's just said there he's going to look to try and get to parkrun. I won't be touring this week. I think I'm going to go local. I'm going and picking my new car up on Saturday, which typically we go into Long Eaton for. Long Eaton, of course, home of the fastest parkrun in the UK. So logistics meant that I wasn't able to do that because we're not picking it up till midday. So would have been a bit of a stretch to ask the missus to get down there for 7 a.m. So, well, leave here at 7 a.m. I should say. So yeah, I'm going to try and go local. I've not run yet since the turn of the year. So yeah, well, I'm not being well, have I? So hopefully well, mate, I'm struggling, man.
Give it a rest, man.
No, I am struggling. So,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah,
You should have said.
Well, what I'll try and do while I'm away, I'll try and record some if I do get out and get some runs in. Send it over to you both and use it if you need, like I said. So
You
saying
just be
that now,
careful.
yeah.
Sleepwalking on that boat.
Oh, steady.
Dangerous, man.
You
I
ain't
told
even heard,
him
have you,
the
Doug?
other night. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
told
have
him,
you?
Mike, he's got to go to bed in his snorkel and get some flippers.
I'd got a habit of, so it's either, I thought it was down to me being when I'm drunk, which is usually the case, I sleepwalk, which is what I've done before. But I think now, when I was looking into it, it's either stress related or lack of sleep. So when I'm overtired, I have a habit of talking in my sleep,
I do that.
getting up and going for a wander. Tan won't come down. When was it? It was Saturday night going into it was Friday night going into Saturday before the Villa. She said I woke up and went, this game is effing shit. Can't be asked to watch this rubbish. And then yeah, I know. I don't know what to say. And she said I sat on the end of the bed like this. She's like, where you going? And I just looked at her, but eyes wide open, didn't know what was going on. And she's like, come back to bed. I said, oh, okay then. Went back to bed. But
You should never,
yeah.
never wake a sleepwalker, Jake.
Well, I don't know, I'm asleep.
No, I'm telling you, I'm saying like Tan shouldn't wake you up.
Nah, she just tells him to come back to bed. But I've done it before. My old man, I must have went out, I got back and he was awake. And he could hear moving upstairs. I've got out of bed. I've gone into the bathroom, walked around the bathroom, walked down the stairs, come into the living room, stood in front of the TV with my hands on my hips, staring at the telly. Walked into the wet room, walked in a circle, and then went back to bed.
Jesus.
That's just the PJ stories.
I think it's the maddest thing, sleepwalking.
Yeah, it's
dangerous, man.
And I talk in my sleep bare, apparently.
I
Not as
do.
much as I did, but I think me and Tamara only get together a couple of weeks. And I was like, you need to watch that game. It's a cracking game. Bayern Munich are great. But it's just one of them, I guess.
Beck's got on her notes on her phone of like funny things I've said in my sleep. So in fact,
go on, reel them up.
Well, I obviously don't have them. Do you have that list of things I said in my?
Is this how you talk, Mike? You sound it.
No, I'm just making sure. Look, she might not respond. She's probably watching.
Well, we can save that for next week.
Yeah, we'll save that for next week. Yeah. A list of things that I say in my sleep, because some of them are well random, and I don't know if you find this, Jake, but mine don't actually marry up to what I'm dreaming about. So Beck will say, "Oh, you said this in your sleep last night. It was really funny." And I was like, that's weird, because I definitely didn't dream about that. So, yeah.
Sometimes you don't remember dreams, do you?
No, well, this is it. I often wake up and think, did I dream last night? But that must have been the dream. I think it's quite dark, actually. If you don't dream, it's like a sign of like manic depression or something. So, yeah, I don't know.
I don't care. I talk nonsense to my missus while I'm asleep.
Oh, yeah, same here. Well, I talk nonsense full stop. You've just seen that, an hour and a half of it. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Look, I'm gonna be real with everyone. I really apologise for tonight. I've not been at my best at all. The whole episode's been a bit mumbo jumbo and probably could have been structured a little bit better. So I appreciate you guys that have stuck by and watched, or if you're watching it back and you're not watching live, thank you for sticking with us. I'll hopefully be back to tip-top condition next week. My head's on its arse, to be quite frank. And yeah. But yeah.
Duff, you're forgetting one big thing. It's a new year, innit? Some new songs, don't we?
Oh yeah, let's do this one. Well, Ben's face dropped then. You're always ready.
Get away, innit?
So come on.
You know, I'll throw one in. Go on.
All right. Well, you go first, sir.
I'm going with Band on the Run for the Wings.
Come on.
Band on the Run.
Yes. Band.
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
talking to
I
you.
couldn't hear him. Oh, Paul McCartney, Wings.
I'm gonna throw a
Jake?
song in that I heard, like I've heard ages ago, but I heard it again, and I didn't realize how much of a banger it is. And it's Ain't It Fun by Paramore.
Ain't It Fun by Paramore.
Paramore.
Dangerously Close to Ain't It Funny by Jennifer Lopez. That almost went in instead. I'm just on, you know that bit when you go on your search on Spotify and it's basically what you've searched recently. A lot of it has obviously been Christmas songs. Let's go with the Shia. Oh, I'm really tempted to put in Saviour's Day by Cliff Richard, but I'm not gonna.
No, don't.
Let's go with. I don't actually think this is in there. Let's go with Go by the Chemical Brothers. This is where it tells me you've already put this song in there. No, I haven't. Go by the Chemical Brothers. That is in. If you want to add a song, drop it in the comments as well. But yes, I promise next week will be less hectic, more structured, more streamlined, everything else. Everything tonight hasn't been, basically.
Because I'm not
But yeah, no. Well, we will miss you, Jake. And
God help me.
obviously, we will speak in the chat, but happy birthday for Friday and have the best time in the Caribbean. I mean, look, I'm saying all this. We'll literally be chatting in the group chat and whatnot. But yeah, you'll have to send some sort. You'll have to send some pictures so we can post it on our socials because you've told us there's a running track. Is that on board?
Yeah, and I got hammered for it in that chat. But like, so I've done a bit of digging, and I can't remember what it is, but basically I have to do 22 laps of it for 5k. So
Bloody hell. Well, rather you than me.
When recording it, Jake,
actually, no.
just check because you might have to put it in treadmill mode.
Right, okay.
Just
Because
double
you
check
stationary, sort of. Yeah.
Sound.
We'll keep our eyes peeled. But yes, thank you very, very much for watching. Until next time, keep on trucking and keep on chasing that finish. See you later, guys.